Top 25 Pricing Analyst Interview Questions and Answers. In this video, we will explore the top 25 interview questions commonly asked of pricing analysts. These questions are designed to assess both technical skills and strategic thinking essential for success in this role. Additionally, we will provide insightful answers and tips to help you prepare effectively. Whether you are a seasoned professional or new to the field, this guide aims to enhance your readiness for your upcoming interview. 1. How do you determine the optimal price for a product or service? Determining the optimal price involves analyzing various factors, including production costs, competitor pricing, and perceived customer value. Start by conducting market research to understand your target audience's willingness to pay. Utilize pricing models such as cost-plus or value-based pricing to establish a baseline. Implement A/B testing to evaluate customer responses to different price points. Continuous monitoring of sales data and customer feedback is essential for making adjustments, ensuring the price reflects market conditions and aligns with company objectives. 2. What pricing models are you familiar with, e.g., cost-plus, value-based, competitive pricing? Various pricing models are essential for setting effective prices. Cost-plus pricing involves adding a markup to the cost of goods to ensure profitability. Value-based pricing focuses on perceived value from the customer's perspective, allowing companies to charge based on the benefits provided. Competitive pricing examines competitors' prices to establish alignment within the market. Additionally, dynamic pricing adjusts prices in real time based on demand, while penetration pricing sets low initial prices to gain market share quickly. Each model has its specific applications and advantages, depending on the market context and business objectives. 3. How do you analyze competitor pricing strategies? Analyzing competitor pricing strategies involves several steps. First, identify key competitors and gather data on their pricing models, discounts, and promotional strategies. Utilize tools like web scraping or market research reports to collect this information. Next, compare your pricing against theirs to understand market positioning. Conduct a SWOT analysis to identify strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats regarding pricing. Finally, monitor changes regularly to adjust your strategy accordingly, ensuring alignment with market trends and consumer expectations, while maintaining competitiveness. 4. Describe a time when you used data analysis to influence pricing decisions. In a previous role, I analyzed sales data for a product line that was experiencing stagnant growth. By examining historical sales trends and customer feedback, I identified that our pricing was misaligned with perceived value. Utilizing regression analysis, I demonstrated that a slight price reduction could potentially increase sales volume significantly. I presented these findings to the management team, emphasizing the potential for increased market share. After implementing my pricing recommendation, we observed a 15% increase in sales over the next quarter, validating the impact of data-driven pricing strategies. 5. What tools or software have you used for pricing analysis, e.g., Excel, SQL, Tableau, pricing optimization tools? I have utilized various tools for pricing analysis, including Excel for data manipulation and basic analyses, and SQL for querying large datasets. Tableau has been instrumental in visualizing pricing trends and performance metrics, allowing for more intuitive insights. Additionally, I have experience with dedicated pricing optimization tools, which help in simulating different pricing scenarios and assessing their impact on profitability. These tools enhance decision-making by providing data-driven insights into pricing strategies and market positioning. 6. How do you forecast demand elasticity when setting prices? Forecasting demand elasticity involves analyzing historical sales data, market trends, and consumer behavior. First, I would gather data on past price changes and corresponding sales volumes to calculate the price elasticity of demand. This typically involves using regression analysis to identify relationships between price changes and quantity sold. Additionally, I would consider external factors like economic conditions and competitor pricing. Surveys or A/B testing can provide insights into consumer sensitivity to price changes. Finally, synthesizing this information helps to set prices that maximize revenue while remaining competitive. 7. Explain how you would conduct a price sensitivity analysis. To conduct a price sensitivity analysis, I would start by collecting data on customer preferences and purchase behavior across different price points. This may involve surveys or analyzing historical sales data to identify patterns related to price changes. Next, I would apply statistical techniques such as regression analysis to quantify how price variations impact demand. Running experiments or A/B tests can provide real-time insights into customer reactions. Finally, I would visualize the data to present clear findings, enabling informed pricing decisions that align with customer willingness to pay. 8. How do you ensure pricing accuracy when dealing with large datasets? Ensuring pricing accuracy with large datasets involves several key practices. First, data validation is essential. Implementing checks for inconsistencies or errors helps maintain data integrity. Regular audits of the data sources and processes ensure that any anomalies are identified and corrected promptly. Utilizing advanced analytics tools can automate calculations and reduce human error. Additionally, establishing clear guidelines for data entry and updates minimizes discrepancies. Collaboration with cross-functional teams ensures that all relevant insights are considered, leading to more precise pricing strategies. 9. What key metrics do you track to assess pricing performance? When assessing pricing performance, I track several key metrics. Firstly, I monitor gross margin, which provides insights into profitability relative to sales. Price elasticity is crucial for understanding how changes in price affect demand. I also analyze sales volume and revenue growth to evaluate the impact of pricing strategies. Competitive pricing position helps ensure we remain aligned with market standards. Additionally, I look at customer retention rates to gauge the long-term effects of pricing on customer loyalty and satisfaction. 10. How do you incorporate customer segmentation into pricing strategies? Incorporating customer segmentation into pricing strategies involves first identifying distinct groups within the target market based on factors such as demographics, purchasing behavior, and preferences. Once segments are defined, tailored pricing strategies can be developed to meet the specific needs and willingness to pay of each group. For instance, premium pricing may be applied for high-value customers who seek exclusivity, while discounts can be offered for price-sensitive segments. Regular analysis of segment performance helps refine these strategies, ensuring they remain effective and aligned with market dynamics. This targeted approach enhances customer satisfaction and maximizes revenue potential. 11. Describe a pricing strategy you implemented that had a significant business impact. One effective pricing strategy I implemented involved transitioning from a cost-plus model to a value-based pricing approach for a software product. By conducting market research, I identified the unique features that provided significant value to customers. We restructured our pricing tiers based on customer segments, highlighting the benefits that resonated most with each group. This approach led to a 25% increase in revenue within 6 months, as clients were willing to pay more for perceived value. Additionally, customer satisfaction improved due to better alignment between pricing and the features they valued. 12. How would you handle a situation where a product is underperforming due to pricing? To address underperformance due to pricing, I would first conduct a comprehensive analysis of the product's pricing strategy. This includes comparing it against competitors, evaluating customer feedback, and analyzing sales data to identify trends. After pinpointing the issue, I would consider adjusting the price, either by lowering it to stimulate demand or experimenting with promotional offers. Collaborating with marketing teams to enhance product positioning and communicating the value proposition effectively can also help. Engaging with customers through surveys could provide insights into their perceptions and willingness to pay, guiding further adjustments. 13. What factors do you consider when recommending a discounting strategy? When recommending a discounting strategy, several key factors need consideration. First, understanding the target market's price sensitivity is crucial, as it helps determine how much of a discount can be offered without diminishing perceived value. Next, analyzing the competitive landscape allows for strategic positioning relative to competitors. The cost structure of the product also plays a vital role, ensuring that discounts do not erode profitability. Additionally, assessing seasonal trends, inventory levels, and sales goals can inform the timing and magnitude of discounts, aligning them with broader business objectives. 14. How do you balance profitability and market competitiveness in pricing? Balancing profitability and market competitiveness in pricing requires a strategic approach. Start by conducting thorough market research to understand competitors' pricing and customer expectations. Assess your cost structure to identify the minimum price that maintains profitability. Implement value-based pricing by highlighting unique product features that justify higher prices. Use customer feedback to gauge price sensitivity and adjust accordingly. Regularly review pricing strategies to adapt to market shifts while ensuring margins remain healthy. Collaboration with sales and marketing teams can also enhance understanding of market dynamics and customer needs. 15. How would you respond to a sudden price change from a key competitor? When faced with a sudden price change from a key competitor, the first step is to analyze the reason behind their pricing decision. This may involve examining their product offerings, market position, and any potential promotions. Next, I would assess the impact on our own pricing strategy and customer perception. If necessary, we could adjust our prices strategically, either by matching the competitor's price or emphasizing our value proposition to justify maintaining our current pricing. Communicating with sales and marketing teams is crucial to ensure a unified response to customers during this transition. 16. Tell me about a time you had to defend a pricing recommendation to senior management. I once proposed a price increase for a subscription service based on detailed market analysis showing increasing demand and reduced price sensitivity among our target customers. During the presentation, I highlighted the competitive landscape and how our pricing was below market average. I supported my recommendation with data visualizations demonstrating potential revenue growth, customer retention rates, and the long-term value of our service. After addressing concerns about potential customer backlash, I emphasized our brand loyalty and willingness to communicate value effectively, ultimately gaining approval for the strategy. 17. Describe a situation where you had to work cross-functionally, e.g., with sales, marketing, finance, on pricing. In a previous role, I collaborated with the sales, marketing, and finance teams to develop a new pricing strategy for a product launch. Sales provided insights into customer expectations and competitive positioning, while marketing shared data on target demographics and promotional plans. Finance analyzed profit margins and cost structures, ensuring our pricing would meet revenue targets. Regular meetings facilitated open communication, allowing us to align our goals. This cross-functional approach enabled us to create a cohesive pricing strategy that resonated with our audience and achieved our financial objectives. 18. Have you ever made a pricing mistake? How did you resolve it? Yes, I once miscalculated the cost structure for a new product launch, leading to a pricing point that was too low. This resulted in unexpected losses during the initial sales period. To resolve the issue, I quickly analyzed the impact on our margins and communicated with the sales team. After gathering feedback from customers, we adjusted the price to reflect the product's value better. We also launched a targeted marketing campaign to explain the new pricing and reinforce the product's benefits, which helped regain customer trust and stabilize sales. 19. How do you stay updated on industry pricing trends? To stay updated on industry pricing trends, I regularly follow reputable market research firms and subscribe to industry publications. Attending relevant webinars and conferences allows me to learn from experts and network with peers. I also engage in online forums and professional groups where pricing strategies are discussed. Additionally, utilizing social media platforms like LinkedIn helps me connect with industry leaders and gain insights into emerging trends and best practices. Finally, analyzing competitors' pricing changes and customer feedback can provide valuable information about shifts in market dynamics. 20. How do you handle tight deadlines when analyzing pricing data? When faced with tight deadlines for analyzing pricing data, I prioritize tasks based on their impact on decision-making. I break down the analysis into manageable segments, focusing on key metrics that drive pricing strategies. Utilizing tools like Excel for quick calculations and Tableau for visualizations helps streamline the process. Regular communication with stakeholders ensures alignment on expectations and potential trade-offs. By staying organized and maintaining a clear focus, I can deliver actionable insights promptly without sacrificing accuracy. 21. What industries have you worked in, and how did pricing strategies differ? In my career, I have worked in various industries, including retail, technology, and healthcare. In retail, pricing strategies often focus on competitive pricing and promotional discounts to attract customers. The technology sector tends to adopt value-based pricing, emphasizing innovation and customer benefits. Healthcare pricing can be complex, influenced by regulations and insurance reimbursement rates. Each industry requires a tailored approach, balancing market dynamics, cost structures, and customer expectations. Understanding these differences is crucial for effective pricing strategies that maximize revenue while meeting market demands. 22. How do regulatory or economic factors influence your pricing decisions? Regulatory and economic factors significantly shape pricing decisions. For instance, regulations may impose minimum or maximum price limits, influencing strategy. Economic conditions, such as inflation or recession, affect consumer purchasing power and demand. When inflation rises, costs typically increase, necessitating price adjustments to maintain margins. Additionally, currency fluctuations can impact pricing in international markets. Understanding these factors helps in developing pricing strategies that align with market conditions while ensuring compliance with regulations, ultimately optimizing revenue and customer satisfaction. 23. How do you assess the impact of external factors, e.g., inflation, supply chain issues, on pricing? Assessing the impact of external factors on pricing involves several steps. First, closely monitor economic indicators such as inflation rates, which can affect consumer purchasing power and costs. Analyze supply chain dynamics, including disruptions or increases in raw materials, which can lead to higher production costs. Conduct competitive analysis to understand how rivals are adjusting prices in response to these factors. Regularly update pricing strategies based on this data, ensuring flexibility to adapt to changing conditions while maintaining profitability and customer value perception. 24. A product's sales are declining despite competitive pricing. How would you diagnose and address the issue? To diagnose declining sales, start by analyzing sales data to identify trends and patterns. Conduct customer surveys or focus groups to gather feedback on product perception and satisfaction. Examine market conditions and competitor offerings to ensure your pricing remains competitive. Evaluate marketing efforts to ensure proper visibility and messaging. Consider reviewing the product's features and benefits to identify areas for improvement. Finally, explore distribution channels to ensure accessibility. Implementing targeted marketing campaigns or promotions can help re-engage customers and stimulate demand. 25. Walk me through how you would set the price for a new product entering a saturated market. Setting the price for a new product in a saturated market involves several critical steps. First, conduct thorough market research to understand competitors' pricing, features, and customer perceptions. Next, identify your unique value proposition and target audience, which can help differentiate the product. Utilize a value-based pricing strategy to align the price with the perceived value among potential customers. Consider introductory pricing or promotional strategies to attract initial buyers. Finally, continuously monitor sales performance and customer feedback, adjusting the price as needed to ensure competitiveness and profitability. In this video, we've explored the top 25 pricing analyst interview questions and provided insightful answers to help you prepare effectively. By understanding these key concepts and practicing your responses, you'll be better equipped to impress potential employers and secure that desired position. Remember, preparation is vital in making a strong impression during your interview. If you found this content helpful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel for more valuable insights and tips. Your support helps us create more content to assist you on your career journey. Thank you for watching.